Come back? Were you ever a thing, Rayman? No!
Rayman is back, and this DLC wastes no time in letting you know that. From the very start, Rayman is the only character you get to play as, and I have to be honest, if that were an option, I'd be okay with that. This DLC follows Rayman, Rabbid Peach, and Rabbid Mario as they have each been given a golden ticket to the Space Opera Network. And as it turns out, these tickets were sent by the one and only Tom Fan, aka the Phantom from Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. More on him later. The goal of this DLC is to visit the various sets and bring glorious ratings and viewership back to the Space Opera Network. Let's start with the gameplay, beginning with Rayman. I love how they kept his familiar movesets from the Rayman games and incorporated them into this turn-based RPG style. For one, while exploring, Rayman can use his classic punch to break boxes and find hidden secrets, as well as use his ability to fly. These abilities are also used in the turn-based battles as well. Each battlefield is littered with flying hooks that Rayman can latch onto and fly around on. As far as his attacks go, they really didn't hold back. My favorite is a rocket that you can summon and just cause mass chaos all across the board. As far as Rabbid Mario and Rabbid Peach go, their attacks are what you come to know already from the base game, and not much changes here. They are given 2 brand new sparks, one of which allows you to create ghost clones of yourself, which is super cool. As far as the overall story goes, I won't spoil anything, but it's very quick and doesn't take very long to complete at all. At most 2.5 to 3 hours, and it has really solid pacing throughout. I played through the whole thing on stream, so if you guys want to see my reaction to the whole thing, it's up on the channel. But now I want to move on to what I really praise this DLC for, the music and the Phantom himself. The music in this DLC is fantastic. The composer for the Rayman games was brought back just to compose new music for this DLC alone, and I really enjoyed the subtle callbacks to Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, and all the games that came before it. And the music is the perfect segue into the final thing I wanted to talk about in this review, and that is the Phantom. This DLC really made me like the Phantom as a character. I was not very impressed by his musical number in Kingdom Battle, and I found it kind of cringe. However, in Sparks of Hope, he's given a new introduction, or new musical number if you will, and I think it was done so much better. I really enjoyed him as a character in this, and I think all of you will too. Now, as far as 100% rewards go, I didn't go for 100%, so I don't know exactly what you get. Maybe one of you completionists can tell me in the comments, but after my terrible reward in Tower of Doom, I didn't want to attempt it. That being said, if you love Rayman and turn-based RPGs, you are definitely going to love this. It's a great reintroduction to Rayman, and I hope this means we're getting a new Rayman game sooner rather than later. And as for my experience with the gameplay, music, battles, and the Phantom himself, I give this DLC a 10 out of 10. I got everything I wanted out of this, and I think everyone who loves Rayman is going to love this. But now I want to know what you guys think. Have you played the Rayman DLC? If you have, what did you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed the content for today, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. The support really means the world. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until the next video, take care.